Related illnesses. Over to you.
Hey, good morning. Yeah, and we see some more cities under that category in the LA County area for today. So just a heads up, we do have the level 4 category today. But here's some of the communities that we do have the highest risks of those heat-related illnesses today. That severe category, category 4, does mean for healthy individuals, if you're not staying properly hydrated or getting breaks and staying cool today in the air conditioning, you do have a risk of heat-related illnesses. Piru's in there too. That's near that fire that's burning the whole city of Santa Clarita. San Fernando, up and even to the foothills today, Pasadena, Whittier, Covina, and several more cities too. So just be careful out there. This is all under the Cal Heat score, which you can check on their website as well. We're going to continue to talk about this heat, about that fire that's burning over near Castaic, all coming up streaming at 7 a.m. So I'll have more on that soon. Rachel, I'll send it back over to you.
All right, Brianna, thank you.
To stay indoors and beat the heat, meteorologist Brianna Ruffalo with your forecast.
Hey, good morning. Yeah, and not just a great day to stay indoors to beat the heat, but also because we have air quality alerts back in place today, especially with that canyon fire up near Castaic affecting areas of Ventura County, LA County. And then we've had those fires in the San Bernardino, Riverside County mountains too. And so we still have that air quality alert in place as well. We have a mixture of smoke and some low clouds that could be affecting in Ventura. I know people are smelling the smoke in Ventura County and northern LA County. So just be safe out there today, especially with the heat too. Rach, back to you.
Bree, thank you.
Smoke. Let's get right to meteorologist Brianna Ruffalo with more on the air quality alerts.
And it's so tough for these communities too, Colleen and Philip, because both of these areas in Ventura County and northern LA County, like Santa Clarita, have been affected by all of the smoke from the Gifford fire in Santa Maria since last weekend. And now we have another fire in that area, and it's making conditions even worse. So we're back to smoky conditions, bad air quality. You can even see it here from the San Fernando Valley from our camera overlooking the Burbank area. So very hazy outside. It's going to be hot once again. Of course, a concern for anyone without power in any of those areas too. You're going to want to try and find a place with air conditioning today because it's going to be really easy, especially in the Piru area and Castaic, to suffer from heat-related illnesses if you're not getting proper cooling. So these are the areas the air quality alerts are covering, and now even more areas of Ventura County just compared to even earlier this morning, down into the San Fernando Valley, into some of the foothills, and then all the way out into the IE and into the low desert as well. And then we are talking about the other factor too, which has been so great that we've not had these extreme winds. We have the heat, and then we're going to have a little breeze. That's going to start to pick up this afternoon, but it's just looking like 10 to 15 miles per hour. Gusts at the highest should be right around 20, and they're coming from the southwest, so it looks like a lot of that smoke should still continue to blow in the direction of Santa Clarita into Castaic. Still going to be seeing some, though, definitely in Ventura County as well. We'll have more on all this in just a little bit here, and especially the heat, too, and what to expect this weekend. Colleen, Philip, back to you.
Okay, Brianna, thank you.
And how warm those temperatures are. Even though we're cooling off a couple degrees today, it's not going to be a whole lot and probably not enough to notice. Now, you will see a little bit of moisture out to the east of us. Not expected to really reach us here, but just know that we've had some monsoonal weather east of us. And so if you ever see it on some of our maps here, you might see some of it coming up and get close to our region, but it looks like we might have to high temperatures today, though. We're just expected to be right around about 3 to 6 degrees above average for most areas. So not too bad in the grand scheme of things, especially for this time of year, but it's going to be really hot, unfortunately, for those firefighters up near Castaic and Piru, and you can see that there on the bottom of your screen as well. So we are talking about it being terrain driven, a little bit of heat driven as well. That's going to be another factor, and just thank goodness we are not dealing with extreme winds. We do have winds, though, and I will show you that in just a moment. Starting to get just a little bit of a breeze in that area. Now, the extreme heat warnings, the heat advisories, all set to expire finally by tonight. Now, the hottest areas yesterday were around 105, and today we're expecting 103. So again, not too much better, but we have more cooling ahead by this weekend and much more next week. That's what we're looking forward to. So this is what we're looking at now. We're starting to see some winds pick up in this area. It's just going to mean that we have a smoky, hazy day today. Air quality alerts are in place for now. Also areas of northern LA and more areas in Ventura County too, because we're going to see quite a bit up there, especially due to some of the little bit of the wind that we're seeing now pick up. But again, it's just going to be pretty light, and we're starting to see it in all these eastern areas as well. Most of the wind direction should be coming from the southwest. We typically sometimes see them swirl around, and so most of it should be pushing up as we get into the Santa Clarita area, into through Castaic, Hasley Canyon, but we will see it move around a bit, and so there will be times where it will blow a little bit more into Ventura, but as we're expecting to head into the day today, that is what we're looking at, and then sometimes it might shift the other direction and start moving west. By tonight, these winds really die down again, so it's great that we get this break overnight, and then that breeze and those light winds just pick back up again by tomorrow afternoon, which is good. It's giving firefighters time to get ahead of it too, especially once those temperatures cool down at night, which is why we don't have heat advisories issued for that area too, because we're at least cooling off all right overnight. High pressures east of us, it's keeping temperatures hot higher. It's just going to remain hot, mid to upper 90s for almost the next week until next Thursday, and then we get down to 90 degrees. It would be really great if we could even pull off still a long stretch of triple-digit heat, but we do get back down to some upper 90s by next Thursday. So next Thursday is what we are really looking forward to, Philip and Colleen.
I am indeed. Okay, Brianna, thanks for joining us now. And Brianna, we were talking about those light breezes. Not bad. We just don't want it to get too high.
Yeah, absolutely. So luckily we don't have to talk about extreme winds when it comes to this fire, but we do have some heat to talk about, which will play a factor in it as well. And so we do have some pretty hot temperatures once again today, even though we're cooling off, and this is just normal for this time of year too. We're a couple degrees above average, anywhere from about 3 to 6 for a lot of areas. Now we have a couple more areas in Category 4 in Los Angeles County, a lot of big cities, and then even in Ventura County today too. Ojai is in there as well. And so we do have some high risk of heat-related illnesses today. That's what Category 4 means. Even the most healthy individuals, if you're not drinking enough water, if you're not staying cool enough, you could suffer heat-related illnesses. Piru's even in there, Santa Clarita's in there. That is where we have the Canyon Fire. San Fernando Valley, Pasadena, even the foothills, Whittier, Covina, all places to just make sure you're going to be aware today. Pack, drink plenty of water with you. We have a little more cooling in store this weekend. The better news is next week. So we're going to talk about that big cool down in just a bit, Philip and Colleen.
Okay, Brianna, thank you.
You know, you go in blindly, think it's going to be okay.
I know. And sometimes you hear these things and you can just never unhear it. And then you just, for the rest of your life, think about it when you
Yeah, every person about to go on a cruise is going, well.
Yeah, not what we want to hear this time of year when that's where we're headed with the kiddos to try and cool off. So be careful out there. Yeah, we have some heat again today. Those temperatures are really bumping up. Even in Fraser Park, some of the mountains, it's 91 degrees already. Big Bear at about 79. We have 91 up in Santa Clarita. Keeping our eyes on that Canyon Fire. It's expected to get to right around 100 degrees today, so it is going to be pretty hot. Again, we're going to be a couple degrees cooler, but we've been saying it today. I don't know if it's going to be too noticeable for you. At 93 in Chino Hills and 94 in Woodland Hills already. All right, the air quality alert is in place for some areas through tonight. It looks like others through tomorrow, so we'll just keep you updated as the weekend goes on. A good time to stay indoors in the air conditioning, not just because of the heat, but because of the bad air quality. And I know it's been really hard in areas of LA and Ventura counties because over the weekend we had the Gifford fire, and that's been causing smoke and haze and bad, poor air quality in these areas already for several days. And now we have the Canyon Fire up today and some heat. So stay cool out there. Last day of it. It expires tonight. Still going to be really hot down in the low desert though, and then getting up to about 103 in the hottest areas of the IE. High pressure is east of us. It continues to be very hot, although it moved slightly, and so we are cooling off slightly today, a little more so tomorrow as it continues to move. And then we just don't see too many changes past that cool down tomorrow for quite a while until next Thursday. And this is what we are looking ahead to and very excited about because we're talking about a trough in mid-August, which is going to really help us cool off next week. So instead of continuing to talk about extreme heat and these conditions just getting worse and worse, we're talking about a really nice cool down. And it looks like it might last even into next weekend. So this is going to be really great for just continue today. We'll still have some outliers in the triple digits tomorrow, but mostly more upper 90s to mid 90s. Next Thursday, 90 degrees. It is going to feel really nice to see. We'll even get a break from triple digits there by next Thursday, 97 degrees. Palm Springs won't be getting much of a break, but it is just that time of year. It'll get down to 110 there. Philip, Colleen, back to you. Have a great weekend, guys.
Okay, Brianna, thank you.